Okay, we continue, and now we are going to lay out the pmos current mirror, and yeah, we're going to do exactly the same as we did for differential pairs, so we're going to use the same technique. Now we have we can take a look very quickly how many dummies we will need. So we pick up both transistors, open the layout generator, and we can do a preliminary placement here to see how this is going to look like. We are going to align also these ones using the diffusion to 0.28 micron, and then we see that it will be required also only two dummies per side will be okay for this current mirror. So let's close it and very quickly delete it, and then let's add a couple of dummies. I normally used to put them here on the top. The multiplier will be 4 in this case, and you don't need to have them exactly the same width. You can reduce the width if the space is a problem. In this case, we will keep the same. The bulk it is going to be connected to VDD, and then in this case we can connect everything actually to VDD. So drain, gates, source, and bulk will be shorted to VDD. That will keep the transistor off. That will be VDD-A, and we are ready. We save it, and then we select the transistors. Press F, and then we have all the transistors here. We put them again into rows, and we do exactly the same as we did before. The dummies in the borders, and now it will be 4 A's and 4 B's here. And now we had a chance to do the common centroid that we saw during the lecture. So we can change a B here for an A, and then we can put another B here, A here. So we will have a common centroid structure here. I am missing half of the 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, I need to add more. A, B, 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 A. Now we have B, A, B, B, A, and A, B. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4 transistor up, and 1, 2, 3, 4 transistor. Okay, now it is okay. Now we have 8 instances for A, B, and the 4 dummies, and common centroid structure. Okay, so we are happy with that configuration. We apply, and then now we have to take it and change the spacing. So we space in the here. Then we flip it, the top. Okay, and we are ready to do the connection. So we start with the with the node D, connecting the gates in the middle. We can really start with wherever we want, but I used to start connecting the gates first. And again, let's take it 0.4 micrometer. Absolute spacing, I want 0.34, 0.34. I want this running on metal 2. Metal 2, there will be 34. The twigs will be in metal 1. And then I want these twigs to be 0.4 also. Let's see how it looks. Do it like this. It kept my configuration from the previous run. I wanted actually this one running all the way. So we undo. And I will disable this. Again, I have to change this to 34, metal 1. Okay, now it should be okay. Now I have it running completely. Let's see how it looks when it is connected. Okay, so now we have something that it is a little bit different with respect to the differential pair that we just lay out. So there are some tweaks that are going to give us problem. Think about this. This is metal 1, and the spacing here it is 0.11. So this is going to throw a DRC error later. So what do I do in these cases? So I just wanted to connect the gates here. I didn't want to connect the drains on the source, but the tool, it is connecting also the drain. For the first one, I'm going to remove the routing, so I can see only the twigs connected here, and I can remove manually these ones. Now you have to know that it is possible to configure the router not to do these connections, but I never managed to make it work properly, and it is quite fast to just do it manually. So just delete these twigs that go to the drains manually. Just select it and delete it. So now you have only the gates, and also this one needs to be deleted. The other side, this one, and this one, and this one. Okay, so now you have only the gates connected. So let's see. And yeah, they have been correctly connected here. All the gates have been connected. Now we can move forward and connect the drains and the sources. And again, we start with the sources. And I explained before, this low impedance in the source, it is more important than the drain. So we go on the, let's try to do it with 1.5 micro, the spacing is 0.34. 0.34. And now I can change these ones, these connections to cover completely the pin, so they are going to cover completely these pins here. So I'm going to run it. VDDA here. Oops, I have to change this. So that will be 1.5, 0.34, 0.34, and this connection will be relative to the width ping. So it will put it the same width as this one. And let's see. Now it connected these ones correctly, and yes, we can see that the dummies have already been connected in this particular case. Yeah, but as I mentioned before, I don't like to have these connections here. It might be okay, but it added a connection from the gate to the metal one here on the top. I really don't like that one. So I'm going to remove this, and then I'm going to delete manually these tweaks. This one here, this one here, this one here, and then this one here, and then I'm going to send it again, and then we see that it has been connected. Okay, now we have the sources that have been connected. We go to the drains, and then we have two drains. We have the one that it goes to C and the other that goes to D. So let's again, we're going to use this one. Let's lay out the D first. 34, 34, and we keep this configuration as it is, covering the pin. And then we go here D, and I will change the order to C. Okay, so I keep similar parasitics in both sides. So it will be 34, 34, and the rest is the same. So we go to this one, and then I will put another C on the top, and then D under. Four, 34, then the under, and that should be okay. Take a look. It has been correctly connected. Okay, now we can connect the vertical trunks to connect the source drain and gates. So we're going to run the first VDD, that is the source, and we're going to run that one in metal 3, and the width 1.5. I mean, now you have to think how much current is going to pass here. I'm just putting 1.5 in all tracks, but if they are collecting currents and the current it is in the order of milliamps, you have to dimension this accordingly, taking enough margins. So there will be 34, 34. The twigs will be in metal 2, and they are not connected to pins, so it really doesn't matter the width type. We try it here, and then we see that it's correctly connected. But we didn't trim it. Let's do it again. So trim track both sides. 34, 34, and metal 2, and now let's try it again. Okay, now it is trimmed. But I wanted to put the VDD, sorry. I need to put the VDD here, 34, 34, and this is okay. Now it should work. Great. Now it is connecting VDDs and it is trimmed. I mean, sometimes just connecting everything one side might be enough, but we're going to do it the other side also. So we reduce the parasitics. So we have VDD 34, 34, and then jump. And finally, I'm going to connect the drain and the drains. In this example, I'm just going to connect the drain in one side, each drain in one side. So it is not really compulsory to connect it in both sides. Before I do that, there is something that I want to delete here. There is some connections to VDD, this tweak that the gate wants to connect it. If I let it like that, it is this case it didn't do anything, but sometimes it used to add a connection here and messing up with the routing. So I'm going to delete this tweak. I select it and delete it. I will do the last connection to the gates manually later. I select this one and delete it, and I do the same with the other here down. Okay, so now I don't have those connections there. Okay, so I move forward and I will connect, let's see, node C to the right, so that later in the layout I can connect easily these transistors, and node D to the left. So let's start with node D. I select node D, spacing 34, 34, and then trim the trunk, and then node C. Okay, as I mentioned before, I can continue connecting both sides if we want very much improve the connection and lower resistance, but maybe this will be more than enough. Later we check in the parasitic extraction if I need to do improvement in the layout. So one thing that I can do now, it is to add a connection and ring. Probably I will defer it to the layout part later, but we can just try here also to see that it is also possible to do it here. We select VDDA N-word ring, and the spacing, let's see, with 6 what happened. Apply. It is a bit too much. Cancel. Let's see you, and you can see that it is already connecting the VDDA to the ring. I might not like to do it like this now, so I'd better do that later in the layout. I don't like these connections to VDD coming like this. So for now we are done. Most of the routing has already been done, and I feel very happy with the routing that has been done. Here I can finish this mod gen, so it is ready.